In this third section of today's class, what we want to do is we want to talk about public relations and sales promotions. So we've started with advertising, which everybody's familiar with. Now let's talk about public relations. Well, public relations breaks down into 8 categories. The first one is new product publicity. So usually whenever a company comes out with a new product, the first thing they do is they call a press conference, they invite people in to have a look at it, and then they have a big unveiling. And they'll give people a chance to, if it's a product you can sit in it, or try it out in some way, shape, or form. Okay, that's new product publicity. Sometimes we do product placement. This is increasingly becoming useful in television. Rather than running advertising, what companies are doing now is they're paying to have their product put into a scene. We've really seen the return of cars in regard, where the star is seen driving a particular type of car, and at the end you'll see promotional consideration provided by. Okay, that's a public relations piece. That's a product placement. We do consumer education. So what we may do is run courses on how to properly use our food product or how to properly use our product. Home Depot does that all the time when they run the courses on how to change a faucet, or they run their Saturday morning courses for kids on the basics of building. Those are great examples of consumer education, and that falls into the public relations category. We can sponsor things as marketers. We can sponsor cars in NASCAR. We can sponsor billboards at an arena or in a stadium. We can sponsor a local baseball team by buying their uniforms for them. Okay, those are all examples of public relations as well. We can do experiential marketing, where we give the consumer the option to try the product out. The example I like to use is Formula One week in Austin, Texas. Usually you've got all the companies out that have engines in the cars. And what they'll do is they'll bring out the consumer product that goes along with the company, right? So Toyota will come out and they'll do something because Toyota or Honda is also a big power plant for F1. And what they'll do is they'll allow you to do like a virtual drive in one of their cars. Okay. The year I was there, Infiniti was running a piece where what they did is they had 2 Q50 convertibles strapped down onto a stationary dynamometer, and in front of them were these huge screens, so it looked like you were drag racing, and then you would drag race against somebody else in one of these cars. And what they'd do is, as soon as all the lights would go green, you floor it and you would just go. Okay, well, that gave you a sense of what the car was like. Public relations. You're experiencing the product. If you get a sample, that's not so much experiencing, that's more of a trade promotion than anything else. But anything where it's experiential marketing, you can do that. Websites, company websites, they're basically public relations tools, okay? Social media, more the sales side, but the website, public relations tools, okay? And anytime you see a company doing crisis management, because they've had some unfavorable publicity, either because they've had to do a product recall or something else, public relations. Okay. Last topic today is sales promotion. Sales promotion is used both on the trade side, so coming into a retailer, and then on the consumer side, going out from a retailer. And that's usually where we see trade promotion on the consumer side is from a retailer out, okay? So let's talk about sales promotion between the channel partners. What does it include? Well, allowances, trade allowances. Buy 5 pack or buy 4 cases of a product, get the 5th one free. That's a trade allowance. Or we're going to give you a certain amount back on every case you buy. That's a trade allowance. We'll give you marketing money for advertising, trade allowance. That's an advertising allowance, to be specific. We'll give you push money. We'll give you money to put this on a more of a shelf space, okay? So that's push money. We'll give you money so that you put this in your advertising, okay? We're going to share the cost with you. We're just going to give you the money to bring this out. That's push money. It could be training. we'll send one of our reps in to train your employees on the benefits and the features of this product. Training money. Okay? Could be free merchandise. So what we're going to do is not so much that trade allowance I talked about, but they'll give you free merchandise, which you can then turn around and sell if you want, or get a better discount, or however you want to use it. Okay? Okay. You can do store demonstrations. So you bring somebody into the store from the company, and they do a demonstration of the product in hopes of selling it. That's also part of the push side. All right? So if you get somebody from, let's say you're at Home Depot, and somebody from Steel comes in to demo a product, that's a great example of a trade promotion on the sales side. All right? And business meetings, conventions, and trade shows. Every industry has their trade show, usually in Vegas. You go to them, you learn the latest and greatest about the products. Probably the biggest one of those is the Consumer Electronics Show. However, you can find them for everything from fire apparatus to concrete. Okay? But all of those are geared towards the people in the trade. You know, what's the latest and the greatest in putting concrete down, or leveling concrete, or whatever. On the consumer side, we also do trade promotions, okay, or sales promotions. Coupons and rebates are a great example. If you get a coupon to buy a product at a reduced rate, or you can send in a rebate and get $4 back for a product you bought, that's a sales promotion. Some of those are run by the retailer, some are run by the manufacturer. So if it's a manufacturer rebate, you send it directly to the manufacturer. If it's a retailer rebate, you send it to the retailer. Okay? You get a premium. A premium is nothing more than you buy one product, you get another product attached to it. Okay? So if you go to, if you buy a gallon container of Mr. Clean, you might get a small container of something else attached to it, or recently it's been the Mr. Clean Eraser has been attached to it. That's the Mr. Clean Eraser in that case is a premium. They're trying to make you aware of that product, get you to use it, so you will start buying. That's why it's there. We run loyalty programs, okay? So loyalty programs are a big sales promotion. Okay, so if we've got, you know, if you're a loyal customer, you'll get this amount off. Barnes & Noble does that. Sephora does that. They all give you benefits by being a loyal customer. We allow you to try samples. Go to Costco on any Sunday or Saturday. Sample it, because we know that'll get you to buy. So we provide samples. Or you go to the liquor store. That's sampling too. And point of purchase displays in the store. Those are examples of sales promotions for the consumer side. Okay, that's it for chapter 16. I said, again, because the chapter was long and also for other reasons, I'm not going to post any additional videos today. So there you go. And tomorrow will be your test. So I will talk to you soon. Have a great day.